guys? Markel here, back with another unboxing for you guys, and today I have the 12.9 iPad Pro. This is the M1 version. Let's go ahead and check this out and get this open and see what we got here. Try to keep the box so I can put my old one back in here. Alright, finally got that off. And first thing we're greeted with is the new iPad. I did get the space gray version. All right, set that to the side for a sec. In here we get some instructions, and do we get stickers? I'm sure we get some stickers. Yep, and they're white, so I have no use for those. If they were black, I could have put them somewhere, but the white ones, all right, so we get Type C to Type C. Charger, nope, well, we actually get a charging brick. All right, set that over to the side. Let's get to the main attraction here. Like I said, this is the 12.9 256 gig model of the M1, and this is pretty much the exact same as my 2018 model. As far as size, speaker placement, obviously the camera in the front is going to be different. Let's see, power and everything is in the same place. So here we go. Hello. In Espanol. English. So we're going to do English. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and set this up and I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm back setting up the new iPad, which is here on the left. The old 2018 iPad is on the right. I did do a quick video on YouTube to see if I can see the difference in the screens between the mini LED versus the old screen from 2018. When looking at the video, and I'll show the video here that I watched, I have to say you can see a difference. Now, is there a huge difference where it's like, oh man, I don't know, la 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 la? No, no. It's not something like, this is so much better than this one that is just amazing. No, this is a little bit more crisper than this one. That's what I saw with my eyes. Now, you know, somebody else could see that and like, wow, it's really, really different. But for me, there's a minor difference. This is better, for sure it's better, but it's not like it's just, this is just trash compared to this. No, that's not the case. Now, I haven't rendered any videos. Obviously, I just got this. But the reason why I chose this over getting the MacBook Pro M1, the laptop, is because I use LumaFusion. I don't have anything to where I need that kind of power. You know, my cameras are the Sony a6400 and the Sony ZV-1, besides the cell phones that I use. And all that is 8-bit. There's nothing that I have right now that uses 10-bit color or ProRes. Now, when I get the new iPhone, I will be shooting in ProRes, but even then, I don't think I need any more than I already have with my 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro. That's more than what I need. The reason why I upgraded from this, to this is because I wanted more memory than I have here, and I wanted to upgrade to the new M1 versus this one. I'm going to trade for an Apple Watch because I was going to get an Apple Watch anyway. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and buy this. This I'll trade for the Apple Watch straight up, and I'll still have a credit. And then I'll buy another iPhone with it, whether it's the iPhone SE or a 13 mini, but I want a backup iPhone. So that was my thinking, but I went ahead and I pulled the trigger on this to get the M1. You know, I don't know a whole lot about this other than the reviews that I saw. As long as this does what I wanted to do, which is faster than this. Now, I will be honest, I've had this since the release in 2018, and since the iOS 15 update, it has slowed down, and the battery is not what it once was. The battery health on this is starting to degrade, which is another reason why I wanted to go to the new one, where this one is about to be, what, 3 years old? No, it's already 3 years old, getting ready to roll into its 4th year. And the battery, you know, I used to get 9 to 10 hours. Now it's probably more like 6 to 7, which I'm hoping to get back on this one. I just a quick unboxing, guys. Quick explanation of why I decided to go with this instead of just keeping this was battery life, update the processor, and more memory versus this one I'm going to trade for an Apple Watch. So it's kind of a wash. It was going to cost me $500 to get, or no, $600 to get this version, and the extra that I'm going to get for this, which is like what, $545 they're going to give me for this. I'll have this that I'll trade for the Series Watch 7 with GPS and cellular, and I'm happy. No problem, no big deal. But anyway, guys, I'll be back with another video probably next week reviewing my Magic Keyboard now, and then I'll let you guys know as far as processing power when it comes to LumenFusion, how much faster this is than this, if there's any difference at all, if it's just a few seconds faster, whatever. I just mainly got this for the battery. That was the main reason, the battery and the memory. All right, guys, that's it. I appreciate everybody watching as always. Until the next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.